There's a good chance that I might piss people off with this, but I don't care. Why I hate Abyss? You know, that 2019 show with An Hyo-sop and Park Bo-young. They both tragically die and are given another chance at life through soul reviving marbles. This person commented on a really old video of mine and said it was overrated, but I think it was still generally good. That's saying a lot coming from me. Yeah, I think it was overrated because any rating at all is like too much. I literally had to go back to an old blog review of mine because I don't remember the specifics of the show at all. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Low. That's basically, I hated it. I said it was a catastrophically disappointing show. Soin-guk and Jung So-min make a really big cameo in episode 1, and they had just come off of doing The Smile Has Left Your Eyes, and it turns out that they're aliens. Their existence is never explained. They literally never return to Earth. You never see or hear from them ever again in that show. That is a gorilla in the phone booth situation if I ever saw one. I say I found it dull and repetitive. The stakes didn't feel high, and whatever artificial suspense they managed to dole out was laughable at best. They wasted Park Bo-young, who tried her best to insert her infectious presence and talents into a script that wasn't going anywhere. The Abyss marble had rules associated with it that were extremely arbitrary and totally convenient to move the plot forward. For instance, if the owner of the Abyss dies, the next person revived by the Abyss becomes the temporary new owner. So the serial killer character had the Abyss for a large part of the show, and then to what end? He barely knew how to use it. It was like dumb as shit. The thing that I remember most about the show was the most problematic thing about it is that anyone revived by the Abyss will now assume the form of their soul, which may or may not look anything like the body that they had before, that they were born with, which is how An Hyo-sop ends up in the show at all. His character Cha-min had to die. He was in the middle of a suicide attempt in the beginning of the show in order to be accepted in society, and in order for the female lead, played by Park Bo-young, to accept him. I left with a feeling like the show is trying to say it's better to die than to be ugly. It was the weirdest shallow Hal situation ever. And the fact that Park Bo-young's character is like lamenting the rest of the show how ugly she is compared to her original birth body is genuinely baffling. Baffling. Park Bo-young? Ugly? Get the fuck out. The whole thing is just lazy, illogical, icky. There's a deus ex machina at the end of the show for how An Hyo-sop's character gets revived because he died. Like, it's a mess. The recommendation that I leave everyone with in my blog review is, if you were thinking about watching Abyss, please step off the ledge and come inside for a better K-drama worth your time. And I stand by that. Bye.